Competitors get off the mark one at a time in the New Zealand Sports Car Club 50-mile beach championship, for this is a handicap event. The cars are a mixed lot, ranging from special racing cars to stripped chassis, and even a saloon, but they all seem to make the right noise. This Riley, driven by M. Proctor, gets away to make fastest time of the day, but too far back to be a winner. The course, with a hairpin bend every half mile, makes this race a tough 50 miles. As the cars slide into the bends, drivers change down to accelerate away on another half-mile burst. Making up to 400 gear changes in the 100 corners, drivers have to work hard to improve their positions, and lap after lap goes by with the limit men holding their lead. Wives and friends signal drivers how far they've gone and their position in the race. This is all worked out from elaborate lap recording boards. Some keen spectators follow the race in the same way, whilst others just watch the cars go by and wonder why on earth people want to do this sort of thing. Some competitors are a little overeager, and some finish up in the pits making expensive noises. Finally, it's all over, and drivers crawl out of their cars and tell their mechanics how she went. A lot of fun came afterwards getting the cars back off the beach, and many tried to dig themselves in. Some went back for another shot, and others are manhandled to the top by willing helpers. Some cars are given a little more horsepower, whilst others really leap up the slope. The crowd feel that altogether they've had a good day's fun.
Like all children, the young patients of the Wilson Home for Crippled Children at Takapuna, Auckland, love to play in the pool. In the water also, much of the business of getting better is carried on. The buoyancy of the water enables it to keep up limbs that cannot support themselves when they have to be exercised. Cooperation between sufferer and healer and endless patience on the part of both are essential. Many more hours of this massage will be necessary before the leg is strong again. Short-wave therapy and other up-to-date techniques have made recovery speedier and more certain. But the cripples have also to be taught, or retaught, such everyday actions as lifting, holding and walking. Until full confidence and efficiency have been attained, the cure is incomplete. All types of cripples from all over New Zealand comprise the 73 patients of the home, which is controlled by the Auckland Hospital Board. Many of them are victims of the present polio outbreak. Apart from periodical trips in the ambulance to Middlemore Hospital, the children aren't able to get out into the world at large. Until they are well again, their world is the Wilson Home. It was founded 10 years ago during a polio outbreak, when Mr. W.R. Wilson, whose home it was, donated it to the New Zealand Crippled Children's Society. Since then, 1,400 cases have been dealt with. And if they cannot go to the outside world can come to them. It's an outdoor life they lead for the best part of the year. It takes rain or the coldest of winds to drive them inside. children's education is attended to with as much care as is the curing of their complaints. When they leave the home, their standard of knowledge will be just as high as that of others of their age. An expert keeps a constant check-up on their progress. Some of the children can get around to their heart's content. Others are not so fortunate, but every encouragement is given them to make the best of it. Even when you've been lying on a frame for years, there's always something to keep you occupied, and there's nothing like the sea for keeping your imagination going. In the evening, minds and fingers are kept employed with handicrafts and hobbies. In all ways, the children are helped to live as they would be living in their own homes. In days to come, there will be none of the bitterness of regret for years wasted. Equipped with the soundest physique it has been possible to give them, and a first-class upbringing and educational training, they will quickly settle down as normal members of the community. It is bedtime now, and the matron is going her rounds. From the painstaking nursing and affection they receive from Miss Falconbridge and her staff, the children's high spirits and their prospects of future happiness spring. These children, and those before them, have been her special care for 10 years. They will recall that care with gratitude in years to come.